The shadows behind Verona's brightest love. Imagine Verona not as a stage, but as a real city, a place where families held grudges that ran deeper than any play could show. This wasn't just drama, it was life. These weren't actors reciting lines. These were people with real fears and real hatreds. Their world was small, and their loyalties were everything. Did you know Romeo and Juliet might not be entirely fiction? The story echoes real feuds in Verona's history. Think of the Montecchi and Cappelletti families. Their names sound familiar, right? Shakespeare borrowed more than just a setting. He tapped into a history of bitter conflict. These families, the Montecchi and Cappelletti, were Ghibellines and Guelphs. These were political factions whose rivalries tore Italy apart. Imagine your family's identity tied to a cause, a side in a never-ending war. This wasn't just about land or money. It was about power, about belonging, about survival. The stakes were incredibly high. Now, picture two young people caught in this ancient conflict. They meet, they fall in love, and their families would rather see them dead than together. Their love becomes a rebellion, a desperate act against a world that wants to crush them. Can you feel their desperation? In Verona, you can visit Juliet's supposed tomb. It's a tourist spot, yes, but it's also a place of reflection. People leave letters there, sharing their own heartaches. They write about lost loves, broken families, and the pain of being misunderstood. It's a powerful reminder that Romeo and Juliet's story still resonates. Forget the balcony scene for a moment. Think about the pressure these young people were under. Their families, their friends, their entire society told them who to hate. And yet, they chose love. They chose each other. That's what makes their story so powerful, so enduring. Romeo and Juliet's love wasn't just romantic. It was an act of defiance. They challenged the rules, they questioned the hatred, and they paid the ultimate price. Their deaths forced their families to see the senselessness of their feud. But was it worth it? Could anything justify such a loss? So next time you read Romeo and Juliet, remember the real Verona. Remember the families, the feuds, and the history that inspired Shakespeare's tragedy. It's a story about love, yes, but it's also a story about hate, about prejudice, and about the devastating consequences of both. Romeo and Juliet's story isn't just a play, it's a mirror reflecting our own world. Do we learn from their mistakes? Do we break down the walls that divide us? Or are we doomed to repeat the same tragic cycle? The choice ultimately is ours.